So Macy, I guess first and foremost, it's been I'm sure, last few months crazy for you. First and foremost, how are you doing? How are you feeling? I'm sure everything a go headed to December 6th.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I feel good. I'm excited. It's been definitely a process of you know, mental battles and then also the physical battle of recovering and just being back to training and there's a lot to go through, like having a full camp and having a fight and then not walking out and then all of a sudden, having to do the whole recovery and then here I am. So I'm feeling great though. I've been training hard and I'm ready. I'm excited.
I guess it's a good thing because it shows people care about you, when people talk about you when things are going on. Do you like try to keep focus on what you can handle, especially after what happened back in May?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it is nice to know, that people do care. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, we're all human, so it's really cool to see, the fans that I have and just people in general, like fight fans, MMA fans, and um, coaches, teammates, everybody. We've all come together, and it's really cool to see the support. And yeah, like I said, I'm feeling great. And unfortunately, yeah, the situation that happened back in May was not ideal, but um, it's something I've tried to put behind me, and I'm excited for
And
December.
putting it behind you, UFC 323, what do we expect? What should we expect from Silva as an opponent?
Honestly, I felt like she's actually very similar to the girl I was supposed to fight, Erin, before. I just don't think she's quite as evolved. I think that it's gonna be a great matchup. She's a great fighter. Uh, but this is this is when I'm like, this is my time to shine, like this has been my layoff, this has been my comeback, and I just feel like this is the perfect fight for me to just go out there and put on a performance and just remind people that the reason why they've followed my career and the reason why they've followed my journey and everything about what I've done, and so I feel like this is a fight where I'm like, okay, this is to remind you guys of who I am and what I bring to the table, and uh just to bring it back.
You mentioned Blanchfield, and I think after what happened, she was like, "Oh, I don't think we'll fight." But I feel like the two of you are destined. If you're going on the paths that you're both going on, at some point, you girls are going to get in there and share that cage together. Do you feel that way too?
Yeah, I could see that happening, to be honest. I mean, her saying that she doesn't want to take the fight or any of that. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's like it's kind of like it was an unforeseen situation where it was not really in her control, and I get it, like, as we're both pretty young, so her reaction, and especially in that moment, I mean, you are preparing for a fight and you're getting ready to walk out, and you have all these emotions and all this stuff and all this buildup. You've just worked your body to the point where you're ready for this fight, and then all of a sudden she doesn't get to walk out. So I can totally understand where, the frustration came in, but at the same time I'm like, look, again, we're human, and this is a position where we're both trying to race to the gold. We're trying to get to the title, and we're probably going to come and meet each other at some point, whether she has the belt and I get it, or I have the belt and she comes to fight for it, and I just think that it is, like you said, it's something that we're going to eventually clash at some point.
Especially both being so young. You're on 323. I think she's on 322 when the
Mhm.
title is on the line. How do you see that fight playing out? Valentina has obviously been in that seat for a long time, and now Whaley going up to try to take what's hers in your
Yeah.
division.
Yeah, I've tried to think about that a lot. It's a very interesting matchup because, when Valentina fights someone that she respects a lot, she usually fights a little bit more hesitant. She fights a little bit more back, and so it'll be interesting to see if Wei Li can actually like bring the fight to her, and if she has the ability to fight and like finish her. Um, but both phenomenal fighters, like both really high level fighters. It's an exciting fight to watch. I'm very interested to see if Wei Li's size goes up. Even though I don't feel like Valentina walks around very big.
Who would you want to be holding that belt when your time comes? Is it one of them? Is it maybe Aaron Blanchfield, or is it whoever's the champ at the time can get it?
I mean, to be honest, I mean, I don't really care who has the belt because I know that I'm going to have it at next. So part of me is like, I don't care, but also the other side of me is, Valentina's had the belt for so long, and I feel like we've all been chasing Valentina for so long. It would be really nice to be the one to take that away from her.
Is the goal to go in there on December 6th and just put on a show and prove that you are next, that the next title fight should be Maycee Barber's?
I That is the plan. Yeah, my plan is to go out there and get a first or second round finish and go out there and just solidify my name in that title run.
Awesome. I'm going to let you go on this, Maycee. Is there any message to the fans, the haters, the positive people, the negative people, as you get set to go back in there
No,
and show why you're
honestly,
still the future?
honestly, just thank you. Whether you were following me for support, following me to watch me fail, following me to talk shit about me, I don't care. It's all something that I feed off of, and at the end of the day, they're all still watching. So I appreciate all of the support, no matter what, good or bad.